Hello, hello. This is Marques here. Uh, just taking the opportunity to make this presentation today. This presentation is a presentation that is really important to me. It's a presentation that I will name From Grief to Legacy. As you might know, that's on February 12, 2025. My mom passed away at the age of 82 years old. My mom is a really, really important part of my life. And for me, it's really important to have this presentation and let's get to it. So, what's the reason of this presentation? The goal of this presentation is from grief to legacy is three. Okay. The first one is the legacy for my mom. I think it's important for me to share some thoughts that I have about her, and just to kind of pay homage and celebrate her life. I think it's important for me to do that. To support others, they're going through. I will go through the situation because I will tell you, this situation that I went through in the past 30 days, I'm telling you, is a tough one. But for me, it's really important to kind of share this information to others. That's my goal with that. So it's almost serving as an opportunity to have the things I went through, that if I can help someone from my community or other communities, I'm really happy to do that. And so show appreciation for people that were part of this journey with me, with us and my family as well. I'm sharing this like in four major parts. The first one is before February 12, 2025, is celebration of my mom's history. On the February 12th is like time to say see you soon, mom. That's the day that my mom passed away. That I will try to tell as much as I can in high level what happened. February 13th, celebration day, which is my dad's birthday. So not only I had to just bury my mom, but also I had to just like celebrate my dad's birthday in the next day. And after that is what's how to handle grief and legacy, which is like what's going on with me right now. So let's get started. So I want to get started like just presenting a little bit about my mom. My mom, her name is Luiza Silva Santos Marques. She was born in August 25th, 1942, actually 1942. She was born in a small town in the state of São Paulo called Itapetininga. It's around 4.5 hours from where I live, from São Vicente, from where I used to live, São Vicente actually, and it's the city that my mom was born, and it's a small town. I think now it's getting a little bit bigger. It has like a really good amount of people, maybe like 300,000, 400,000, maybe, give or take. Maybe I'm saying numbers there. Okay, and but those days she came from a family with 11 kids. She was the fourth one, and she worked so hard. Like her life was really hard work, hard labor, working hard, just like washing clothes and cleaning and just like working, like just helping the family, helping the house. So life is not a really easy life. Like when life with not a lot of major things, But I really believe that she had opportunities like to have like a good way of living the best way she could. She started working as just in young age, and then in the 20s when she went to college, she started working as a teacher. And the teaching is something that it's like went through all her parts of her life. Um, Not only the teaching part for me, like more important for me is like how she was able to impact people. Through her teaching, she was able to create people with character. She was able to reach people what they were, providing the support they need. She was really tough. She was a tough teacher. She taught geography, from fifth to eighth grade. But she more than that. She was much more than the quote the geography teacher. Like she helped so many people, so many kids. The impact that she provided to the community was immense. It was amazing. She started teaching in the close to her house, like in the countryside, and then after that she moved to like where when she started living close to São Vicente, and then she started teaching in cities around the area, in Guarujá and other places as well. So after that, she took just she was able to be to go for a test like for the state, just like to take a test for the state to be a teacher from the state, and that she passed. And then after that, she was able to teach for over just over 20 years in the same school. There is a school nearby my house, like around like just 15, 20 minutes walking from my house. I never studied. I was never a teacher. Like my mom was never my teacher because she believed that it was not a good idea for me, for us, and my sister to be in the same place. That she was a teacher, but what we didn't go too far. We went to another school that was no more than like 20 minutes as well walking, but we went to a different school in order to study for our studies as well. And after that, she like amazingly like she retired, and then she became a teacher again, and then she went like skyrocket through her career, and then she finished her career as a college teacher, a college professor, which is amazing. Like a person that was like a fifth to eighth grade teacher, just to go and become like a high school a college professor, like it was spectacular. Like it shows like the kind of dedication, the kind of tenacity, the kind of goal-oriented and driven person that my mom was. And that's what I really want to highlight, and I want to keep this so important for me to keep that this kind of how great she was, how much she did, how much she worked on her craft to be a teacher and to impact others. And this is important for me. And she's as a mom, she was also amazing. She was the best mom that I could have. She was like just a level of love, respect, and fear, like the kind of the sweet spot, just the spot that like you just don't want to just cross her mind, but like if she like protect you in the best way she could. So I love her. I love her to have as a mom. She was fantastic. How many conversations we had, so many times we had. She protected me so much. She gave me so many guidance, so many opportunities, so much knowledge, so much wisdom. So I just cannot just make. I cannot be. I'm so happy and so lucky that I had my mom as my mom. Um, in the latest years, like before February 12, she started having a disease called Parkinson's. And Parkinson's is a disease that, like it just is a disease that keeps like evolving, and it's tough. It's a disease that is not easy. It takes like a lot from you. It takes like your ability to write, your ability to walk, your ability to do so many things. Like, and it's a progressive disease with no cure. The only thing that you can do is like to make sure that you can just like it just creates the kind of quality of life that you can have, and just how can you just continue living and continue providing a way that the person can have the best life that they can be. Last year she went to the hospital. She stayed in the hospital for like over 10 days due to the disease, and then we just understood that like things are kind of going and just progressively getting worse and worse. And this year on February 8th 2025, I just received a call from my sister that she told me like, listen, Alex, look, we had to put her in the hospital, and she's in morphine right now. From now on, I received almost like this push that I had to go to Brazil. Like there was a call that I was expected, but even though it's expected, it's a call that is tough to receive. And then just I went to Brazil. I arrived there on the 9th of February, and then that's the decision that I had to make. I just give a shout out to my wife, the support that she gave me in order to go through this, and the support from my family as well here in Dallas is bar none. Like it's amazing. Like I really appreciate everything that was done for me here. One of the things that I just lessons learned that I took from like the celebration of life with my mom is the appreciation, the love that I had for her during her life. I never just I always took the opportunity to tell her how important she was for me, how important she was for my life, and the appreciation that I had for her. You know, any kind of opportunity that I had, I was able to do that. So it gives me the kind of a feeling that like, look, I appreciate for what you've done. You know, and just like this appreciation for me is so key that you give to her, and then not just wait for a person that to go in order to provide this kind of appreciation. Another lesson that I took, like take the good from the good and the bad from the life we had. You know, the good moments, the bad moments we had, the situations we had to go through as a family. We take all of it and we use the best way we can. And this is the kind of lessons that I give to my family, and this is the way that I try to raise my family as well. And the last time is like, don't assume that you have time to love someone. You know, do it now. When you think that you have time, you don't. You don't have time. You know, I we always think that you're gonna have all the time in the world with the people that you love. Any kind of opportunity now that I don't have I don't have my mom with me. If you have someone that you love, someone you like, just take advantage. Just tell them now. Don't let for later. Don't let for like as soon as. Don't let for the future. Just do it now. You don't have time. Okay, so the second part is the February 12th, the time to say see you soon. When I arrived in Brazil, my mom was already in a hospice. And like based on my experience, I already have an experience as an end of the life doula. When you go to a hospice like this, hospice was just a different hospice in Brazil. It was a hospice that they have even some people. Not no, they had some rooms like with people that are gonna be like in long like recovery, like then they have an opportunity to leave. But some cases, some patients are people that are just in hospice. Hospice is a place that they just keep you in order to give you some kind of just to kind of control your state, like just almost like a kind of just make sure that you're comfortable. You know, like this is what hospice is all about. You know, it's not just a final end. Some people leave hospice, but most of the time people don't leave hospice, but they are just there in order to make sure that they are healthy, they are just stable enough. And this was the situation that was provided to my mom. So my mom arrived there around the 8th of February, and then she stayed there. I arrived on the 9th, and from the 9th to the 10th, my sister stayed there overnight. Then on the 10th to the 11th, I stayed there with my dad. And after that, what's supposed to be from the 11th to the 12th, supposed for my sister to stay, but the doctors told us during the day, during the February 11th, that the situation was coming to a position that it was her passage, her just the time was coming. The time was coming. They told us that like there's nothing more to do, and they remove all the everything they have. They have removed every single like the medicines and everything, because there is nothing more to do. It's a tough situation to receive this kind of information. You know, like it's not. I will not take it lightly that you say like, wow, can we do something else? Can we? Is there anything else that can be done? But like, what I really took from this is that, you know what, like, I just took in a way that it's the fact that like it just be more appreciative and more like thankful that she are gonna have the rest that she deserves. That body was not aligned with the how great she was, right? So I'm good to make sure that like she can just make a difference and just be in a situation that, or like how great she was, can just shine. So like, I didn't take in a way that I was losing her. I was taking a situation that she was ready to rest. And my belief, the belief I have, is a belief that like I'm a spiritist, and like, so I really believe that like this is not the end. This is not the end. And for me, that's why See You Soon is much more aligned to how I believe and what I believe from my mom and I believe from myself as well, right? So um, after that, it was just a matter of when. And we didn't know how and we didn't know when. However, I started just using my knowledge as an end of life doula in order to just prepare her, prepare, prepare the room, just put some music, just keep the environment calm, touch her, just tell her like how if everything will be okay, everything will be fine. We're gonna be prepared. We're ready to go. We like you can go and we'll be okay. We'll take care of that. So all this kind of almost this reinforcement to her, that like to give her like the sense and the calmness that everything will be okay and everything will be taken care of. So for me, it was important, this preparation, like to prepare. First of all, I knew, like I learned more about it. So like this gave me like a much more confidence that I was doing the right thing. And then just I prepare my dad to say, Dad, look, that's not time to keep moving too much in the room. It was myself, it was my sister, it was my dad and my mom, us four, and it was always like that. It was always us four. We just in the thick of things, like just us, and we were there together in this moment. Good times, bad times, we're together. We're together for the good and the bad, and we're gonna be together for this moment as well. And that's the way it was. My mom, we hold her hand, we just make prayers. We told her we love her. She was the best mom we could get, and we appreciate for everything she did. And she passed. It was amazing. Like it was an unbelievable situation. Like it was a serene moment, a peaceful moment, and I'm just so appreciative, like how this situation happened. So I will take this from myself, this experience, the experience that like, hey, listen, my mom, she had a full life, a great life. She did a lot. She raised two kids. She had three grandkids. She did a lot. So like I just so appreciative like for her life and the things that she did. So this moment, like just like it was peaceful. And after that was a matter just to kind of work with the other activities that we had to go through. Preparation was key. My sister and I had been preparing for this moment for a long time, so we knew exactly what to do, the moments and the things. So it's so important, like preparation. Prepare yourself, get yourself prepared for moments like this, and because the more you prepare, less people take advantage of it. Because the moment can be overwhelming. It's a moment that can be overwhelming. The loss of someone creates this kind of a sense of desperation and the sense of crisis. But I really believe like crisis only happens when you don't have resources. So the more resources you can get in order to get to situations like this, better. So as much you can get prepared for this kind of moments, please do, because this absolutely gives you like the confidence that you're gonna do well and you're gonna do fine. And after that, we just Brazil, like a much different than here in US. You just like most of the times, like burials are in the same day, so that's no wait. So we had to inform everyone, like around 4 or 5 a.m. We put on social media, we informed everybody. Burial viewing at 4 p.m. and just like just from 2 to I think 2 to 3 or something like that, 2 to 3:30, and just bury my mom at 4 p.m. in the São Vicente Cemetery in São Vicente in São Paulo, around 60 miles from São Paulo. It's a long day. It was a long day. It was tough. I need to appreciate for so many people that showed up, family, friends, my friends, like my sister's friends, like just friends from my mom, from so long, like from school, students telling stories about her, how much she helped them, the kind of impact that she did. I knew that she did a lot of impact, but like to really listen stories from them, it was amazing. And it gave me the kind of a hope and the kind of opportunity to show like, oh my God, like she made so much impact to so many people, so I have just everything to appreciate what she did for us and for them as well. It was a long day. It was a full day. It was a day to see you soon to my mom. It was a day that like I think I will never forget. It was a peaceful day. It was a sad day. It was so many emotions like in one day. But what I learned from this is that I was stronger than I imagined. The preparation that I took really paid off, and just accept help from others was a really great thing for me. So then let's go to the next stage, the next day, which is the day February 13th, which is what? This is the day that gave me hope for the future, because this was the day that we had to celebrate my father's birthday. Not only we go like through this like really sad moments in order to bury my mom, I had in the next day I had to celebrate my dad's birthday. I'm telling you, this is the kind of just a pivot that you had to make that showed me there several things. It showed me like, first of all, the day shines next day and life moves on. Yes, we woke up the day the sun was there. Buses were going around, and the beach was there, the sun was there, everything was there, and it's amazing like how much a day makes. Like it's amazing, and that we I my focus, at least my focus, was that actually to kind of celebrate that. And when we tried to celebrate my Father's Day the best way we could, just like we took him to the best place, the places that he liked to go, and we took him like to get to get a haircut, and just bought some things for him, and we spent a whole day with him, and it was so refreshing and so great that like we just to be appreciative. We could be just so depressed, but now I really believe that like what I took from this is like, hey, let's take this opportunity to thank and appreciate like my dad to be here, and just to be healthy, and just to give him like the appreciation that he deserves. He went through a lot, he had to take care of my mom for so long, like in this situation. It's not an easy disease to go through. And he did like a fantastic job, and I appreciate for everything he did. So I really believe that he had to be celebrated. Like we're taking like the important to take day by day. There is hour by hour. Situations like emotions, they fluctuate, they go up and down. But this day, like after the February 12th, there was such of a somber day and a tough day to go through February 13th. and had to celebrate my dad's birthday. I think for us it was a great opportunity start the process of how to transform grief to legacy. And this is like the kind of challenge that I'm going right now. Going to the next, the last part, which is after the February 13th, like how to handle grief and legacy. And this is the challenge that I'm going through right now, like how I'm doing right now. How am I doing now? Well, the how I'm doing is focus now in order to have two things done. That's the things that we need to go through. The first thing, take care of my dad, like everything that we need in order to establish himself in a new reality, in a new life without my mom. Just take care of him the best way possible, finding new ways of taking care of him. And that's one of the things that we have. The second thing is, of course, that we need to start working with like donations. We start just donating things and moving things around, and the things important that needs to be done, and of course the anything related to legal things that had to be done in the name of my mom as well. That's something that we're doing. And the last one is to take care, like my future goal is to create a school with my mom's name. That's my main goal. I think a person like my mom, with the amount of years that she had, the impact that she had in our lives, and in the kids' lives for over 50 years, and as an educator, I think her name deserves to be just placed in a school forever. So I will continue like pushing for this and finding ways to push for this, and this is like my goal and my main focus like down the road. And the last one is to help others through my company marquesmind sunset. And then you're gonna ask like, why is this, what is marquesmind sunset? So marquesmind sunset is a mission, has a mission in order to provide customers and family end of life support. This is a really tough moment of anybody's life, and if you have someone that can provide this kind of knowledge and guide you through this moment, it's so important. So I think this is one of the things that is like when it happened with me. I just wanna. That's one of the things that I wanna do for others. I really believe that this is something that I really want to do, and something that I believe in. To how can I be to help others in this moment. And important also to give opportunity for customers to establish their own legacy. You have time to establish your legacy. How you want to be remembered in like when you're not here anymore. Which kind of areas that you want to help, which kind of groups that you want to do, which kind of relationships that you want to provide some support as well. So you have opportunities to help others and to provide the support you need for others as well. So that's the true missions that I have after going through this interesting moment, like for myself. And I could help myself, but I hope that I had someone that could help me as well through this moment. The vision is to be an advocate to all customers to have the end of life wishes respected. Sometimes you have your own end of life wishes respected. For example, like maybe you want to be you want to donate organs, or you want to do something different, or you want to do a will, or you want to donate some part of some kind of things to certain organizations. So how can we respect your wishes, right? So this is so important, and having someone that can help for you on this is crucial in this moment. And then the last one, making the G word, I call the G word, more freely discussed, because death, nobody wants to talk about death. Like it's a kind of almost like a taboo to talk about it, right? But to have these discussions, I believe, in my view, The more you have discussions about this, more free you become. More you just having these discussions, more you can even live better, because the like you don't have time to lose. Sometimes you believe that you have all the time in the world. You take every single day like for granted, and you shouldn't. Should not take your life for granted. You don't have time. The clock is ticking, and you need to think your life like this, even to make decisions, to just to be on a job that you don't want, or to be in a relationship you don't want, to even help others, or to do something. So like it's so important that like sometimes we as human beings we procrastinate a lot. And the question is like, why you procrastinate? Why you playing so safe? We're gonna go anyway. Like it's not because if you procrastinate you're gonna live like 5 more years, that you will not, right? So important for you to like, as a vision, I have this vision for us to having these conversations more freely discussed, and having these discussions just making like much more a life much better. Look, again, you have below, you have ways to contact me. Okay, like several ways. You have my email, you have a phone, WhatsApp, websites, LinkedIn, YouTube, all these places there, like information that you can get from me. I really believe that this is a testimony. I wanted to make this testimony like in this just 1 month of my mom passing. Um, this is important for me, like to thank so many people, so many people that helped in this moment. The people that helped my mom like with her like her disease, the people that took care of her, the caregivers, the people that cleaned the house, like the people from the apartment complex, like my family, people that helped like when she was like in the hospital last year, just staying there overnight. So many people, my family that came like for the viewing and just to be with us and to support us. People that call us all the time and say, hey, do you need anything? Just let us know if you need anything. So again, it's a community. It's a huge community. Like, and it's such an important moment for me to really take this first month and just be thankful for so many people that helped in this moment. So like I will be forever appreciative for every single moment there was, every single person that helped us. And I really believe now I would like to pass it forward. If I can help someone in this moment, in this difficult moment, with any kind of knowledge or any kind of information, or just like anything that you need, like in this kind of moments related to end of life and legacy, um, that's something that's my one of my main goals in life right now. So please feel free to contact me at any time. This presentation was so important to me to prepare. Answering your question, how am I doing? I'm fine. Some moments I'm better. Sometimes some moments I'm not so good. But I really believe that the legacy of my mom, I think it counts. What counts is the the moments, the greatest moments that I spend with my mom, the proud moments that to be her son, and that I will continue. That this will stay with me forever, and all the great things that we done. And she had a fantastic life. I could not ask for anything else for her. She's a person that really deserved to have something like this. She had so much. She fought so hard. She did so much, and I really believe she really deserved the life that she had. And I'm really proud to be her son, and I'm really proud that she had the life that she had. So again, I really appreciate the opportunity to have to talk about it. That's something that for me is so important. Again, any questions? And again, the last thing that I leave, that I just if you have someone that you want to say something, say now. Don't leave for later. Just if you have something, someone that you are in a bad situation, bad relationship, just say now. Don't leave for later. Like, you don't have time. Time is so minute, so short, and take the opportunity, like, to spend the time and just create your own legacy. Appreciate everyone for your time. I will just continue putting more content about this down the road. Otherwise, thank you and see you soon. Appreciate it.